The bench by the lake. There was a small bench by the lake in a quiet town where people came and went every day. It wasn't anything special at first glance, just an old wooden bench, weathered by time, with a few scratches and cracks. But this bench had seen countless stories unfold, and it held a special place in the hearts of those who spent time there. Every morning, Mrs. Thompson, a kind older woman from the town, would walk her dog to the lake and sit on the bench. She'd take out a small book and quietly read while her dog, Charlie, wandered nearby. Mrs. Thompson had lost her husband a few years ago, and though she never spoke of it, sitting by the lake brought her a sense of peace. The soft ripple of the water and the gentle rustling of the leaves made her feel like she wasn't alone. One sunny afternoon, a little boy named Oliver came to the bench with his mother. He had just started learning how to ride his bike, but he fell off and scraped his knee. His mother gently sat him on the bench, wiped away his tears, and held him close until he stopped crying. As they sat there watching the ducks swim by, Oliver's tears turned to laughter. The bench had become a place of comfort for him, where sadness faded and happiness returned. Over the years, many people visited the bench. There was Mr. Patel, who liked to sketch the birds that landed near the lake. He found inspiration in the way the sunlight danced on the water, and the bench became his creative haven. There was also Emma, a teenager who came to the bench when she needed to escape the noise of the world and find some quiet to think. But the most special day for the bench was when Mrs. Thompson came one evening with a small handwritten note. She gently placed the note under the seat and left with Charlie. The next day, Oliver, now a bit older, found the note while playing near the lake. He opened it and read, "To whoever finds this, I hope this bench brings you as much peace as it has brought me. Remember that no matter how tough life gets, there's always a quiet place to rest and feel better. The world is full of little spots like this. Find them, and they will help heal your heart. Mrs. Thompson." From that day on, Oliver often visited the bench, sometimes with his friends, sometimes alone. And whenever he sat there, he remembered Mrs. Thompson's note and felt a sense of calm wash over him. The bench by the lake remained, weathered and worn, but full of stories and memories. It wasn't just a place to sit, it was a place where people came to feel better, to reflect, and to find peace. The lake sparkled, the birds sang, and the bench continued to offer a quiet refuge for anyone who needed it.